Yeah.
So my topic is why don't veterans get enough benefits? The main idea is basically why some communities that I've been to, they talk about how there's a lot of veterans that are homeless and how they go and serve for the country, but we don't give back to them and help them stabilize their lives. And my personal story is when I was younger growing up, my parents, they weren't around, they were always working. So like when I go home from school, I would normally be with my neighbors outside, and one of their boys, they were in the military, and they know that I didn't like going to school, and how it just wasn't something that I liked. They started talking to me to kind of join the Marines or service or something, and I thought about it, and I'm like, yes, that's something that interests me, you know. I would like to do that, and a lot of people, they tell me like, don't do it because you're gonna go, you're gonna come back maybe disabled or like a mental disorder or something like that. And like my parents, they most likely they told me I might have like PTSD, and like I mean it's for a good reason. And even though like if that does happen, there's a lot of websites with the government that they help you support yourself, and they'll pay for most of the things that you need to help your life get better. Also, the problem is about 5% of veterans um, are homeless, and that's 5% of 21.8 million of the people in the United States, and 30% of those people have PTSD, and those 30% of people, they don't most likely don't go out and ask for help because they feel like they don't really have that. They don't want to admit it to themselves. And like in one of my interviews, I interviewed one of my mom's friends, and he says that he has it, but he doesn't have it. That he feels like he can't like live normally. He's like always on end, like on the edge. He's always watching his back and stuff like that. But he doesn't want to go and get help for that, like therapy or stuff like that. He always has to have somebody with him because it calms him down and doesn't make him like that paranoid. And the other percentage, they're people that have like body disabilities and stuff like that lost limbs while at war. Those people, they do ask for help mostly because of medical reasons. They can't afford to pay off the hospital bill and stuff like that. So they get help paying mortgage, groceries, and especially if they have any relatives that live with them, they'll have them get extra money to be able to support them too. So around 49,000 homeless people, that's 8.6% of the total population, become homeless. And mostly I see like on social media talking about how they're not getting help, but people don't know that there really is a lot of help out there. Like for example, I asked some people in my advisory about what they see about veterans and about homeless people that've been to the military, and they see how they always see people asking for money and how they're outside, they sleep outside, and people don't want to give them any money because they don't think they're really homeless. But the truth is that they don't know how. They don't know what process to go to. They don't know who to call or how to prove that they were really in the military. So they just stick and they stay outside just dealing with the mental illnesses and emotions, which leads them to not want to proceed and try to get help that they need. So 30% of veterans with PTSD don't seek out for help. But as you can see in the chart from 2009 to 2014, the amount of people that were homeless, the veterans that were homeless, they got help with homes, and those are permanent homes where they get help pay for their mortgage until they're able to be stable and themselves. So that went from 74,000 to 49,000. And people that are veterans that are homeless, that live in shelters went from 43,000 to 32,000. And they said the reason that doesn't really drop is because every couple of years, more people come back. So it's like constantly adding onto it. And unsheltered homeless, it said that mostly all of them are people with PTSD and mental illnesses that don't have any family that area where they're at, or any people that can help them out. And my solution is basically to have like more people out there telling them what they can have, or like say when they come back to give them like pamphlets or numbers to call, or if they do have any relatives to like send them off to that area where there is relatives and people that could give them the help. And also like I know there's a lot of commercials and stuff like that. They could do commercials too about who they could call and the process of what to do to get the help that they need.